Over $1.23 million was raised this year's United Way of Southern Chautauqua County's campaign, during a time when the group's executive director says the need is greater than ever. Executive Director Amy Roller tells us the money raised will help 28 local agencies run 43 programs. Now, in a normal year, the services would impact around 23,000 people in need. However, she says this year the need may be more due to shortfalls created by the pandemic.
Given, the people who've been impacted economically, there's been an increased need, for example, for Meals on Wheels with seniors. Food pantries are being visited more often. People are out of work. So I'm not sure what next year is going to look like, but I know that, these funds are going to go where they're needed most.
The director says each year 60 volunteers meet to determine what programs receive funding based on the greatest need at the time. The fundraising campaign started back in September and ran through this month. Roller enrolled the help of former campaign chairs, saying COVID-19's health concern had changed a lot, but one thing seemed to remain the same: the connection between people.
In spite of the tools that you use to be able to raise money, it really is about relationships. It's about conversations with people. It's about, taking the time to talk about where their dollars and their charitable contribution has been. And I'll bet you that 100 years ago, that was the same.
The group started back in 1920 as the Jamestown Community Chest, kicking off their first campaign after residents banded together to help neighbors struggling amid the Spanish flu pandemic. Roller says in the end, she thanks all volunteers, donors, and most of all, the community for making their 100-plus years of service possible.